2018. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we're live! Welcome, everybody.
How are you guys doing today? We're so happy that you could join us for our holiday special and last show of the year.
So excited for our last show of the year. Thank you for coming on an amazing ride. Every year, our last show is a predictions for the upcoming year, but we also talk about how were our predictions from 2017 looking into 2018.
Absolutely. As Paul mentioned, we're going to bring you our predictions for the following year, but we're also going to grade ourselves on the prediction that we made for the past year in the world of live streaming to see if all of it came to fruition. You know, hold on a second. You know what I'm thinking?
What?
I'm thinking that we can step this up a notch in the festive area.
Okay. I mean, we've got a Christmas tree. We've got all this stuff here. We've got stockings. We've got everything we need.
I know. And Michael did a fantastic job decorating the set. Great job, Michael. But I do think that we can take it up just like one more notch. What can we do?
You think you can maybe do some like snow, Mike, or something? Like a little overlay of some sort, maybe to make it a little more festive? There we go. Oh, beautiful.
Okay.
All right, that's good.
I'm
I think we can
liking
deal
that.
with that. Perfect. All right.
Well,
Well, let's do that.
no. I think that we can do one better than that.
Better than
Come
than
on.
that? Well, we've got the Christmas tree, the stocking.
I know.
It feels great.
But if we're gonna go for this whole holiday special thing, you know, we saw VMix did the whole Santa
I
suits
saw what
and the
Tim
green
was
screen
wearing, yeah,
background.
the gray beard and everything.
I think we could take it even a step farther. What can we do?
Well, I do have this like party popper. We could. Want me to do that?
Let's try it.
Let's see if this will open up some of the magic spirit here. Oh, maybe this. Oh, there we go. Oh, is that what you wanted?
That's
Does that make it
perfect.
better?
This
Okay.
is just what I was looking for. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas to you guys.
Can we start the show now?
We can start the show
Okay,
now.
let's start the show. All right, well, let's start with grading ourselves on how we did predicting what was going to happen in 2018.
All right, so prediction number one, and my view is blocked a little bit, so you have to forgive me for reading off the script here. Facebook has committed to spending $1 billion on live streaming sports. We predict that they will invest in minor and major league sports. This will help establish their sports content and encourage other sporting events to stream to the platform. We gave ourselves an A on this one. Sports on Facebook has exploded with over 15 million followers, and we're seeing everything from professional basketball and baseball to darts.
Yeah, and
so
just
we hit the nail on the head on this
Just
one.
a note on that, by the way, Major League Baseball was streamed on Facebook Live. All kinds of major league stuff too, which we didn't even predict. With $1 billion budget, you'd be surprised. You're not going to get NFL with that or NBA, but they got the National Baseball League and a little bit more, a ton more. So, I mean, I'm going to say billions of views of sports. Huge play for Facebook there.
I can only see that continuing. Number two, the fight between YouTube and Facebook will continue in regards to live streaming as Facebook allocated $1 billion towards sports streaming. YouTube will create higher support for YouTube creators for live shows specifically, even developing a whole live show channel for, live content solely. We gave ourselves a C on that one. YouTube has developed their creator studio, and Facebook has moved forward with support for sports and nonprofits. However, YouTube has yet to develop a live show only type channel. So we're going to wait on that one.
Mm-hmm.
And then third, IP video production will finally find its way into hardware-based products such as cameras and capture devices. We might have had the secret lead on that one because we knew what was coming out in 2018 from our company. As we have seen PTZOptics supporting NDI-HX, we will see more devices built in IP-based video streaming in the broadcast market. We gave ourselves an A on that one because more devices are coming out with IP support in the market. Magewell has an entire line of NDI Pro convert solutions starting at 4K going down.
All right. Prediction number 4, we said, speaking of the new tech NDI, we will see more support for popular video conferencing and collaboration software Currently, NDI is supported by the majority of live streaming and video production platforms, but these two worlds are starting to merge, and we can expect some major announcements for native support inside video conferencing platforms. Boom! NDI integrates with Skype. I believe that was announced a little bit before NAB in April. We give ourselves an A on that one. That brings over 300 million people into the NDI ecosystem with native support for ingesting NDI sources. I believe it's into Skype, but they're getting in and out. All of it's coming together, but we give ourselves an A on that one. Prediction number 5, Facebook and Instagram have already built in the ability to bring guests into their live streaming platforms. These platforms will continue to grow and add more features and remove the requirement for advanced video production systems. Facebook will either build cloud-based video production tools internally or purchase one of the many tools out there such as Easy Live. Facebook did buy VidPrezzo. What they're going to do with it is still in the process. So it gives you an idea of how long some of these things take. VidPrezzo was at NAB last year, and then lo and behold, Facebook found them and bought them. They're building in cloud-based graphics, cloud-based systems, and I give ourselves a B on this because we're pretty darn close. And Facebook also integrated live streaming with groups, built in polls. Not quite an A, but we got that one pretty close. Number 6, as the advent of social media starts to grow and mature, so will live streaming, and more niche social media platforms such as music.ly will appear as users look for platforms delivering content specific to their interests. Live broadcasters will enjoy more engagement and better relevancy on the platforms dedicated to their niche. While Musical.ly did take off and Twitch did start to mature, and new platforms like Caffeine dedicated to gaming, happened, really it was the year of video gaming streaming. I mean, everybody was streaming these video games.
Sorry, I didn't mean to overlay your overlay.
Chad Burton coming in.
Wasn't thinking about that.
Breaking the overlay real quick. I'll get to that question in a moment, Chad. But we give ourselves a C on this one because, I didn't see quite as much niche live streaming platforms come out as I'd like. I think that's because it's expensive to be a content delivery network when you're letting everybody stream for free, which no one is going to pay for this stuff anymore once they make it free.
Right. And even though Twitch is sort of niche with the gaming, even they are expanding beyond just gaming.
Yes.
So it's not even fair to say that it's just a gaming platform any longer. Number 7, younger generations of media consumers are growing up with technology such as Facebook and YouTube. Of course, the platforms will have either to adapt to a younger audience or create new platforms the way Facebook has with the purchase of Instagram. Live video will become likely a staple for its ability to deliver authentic content. We gave ourselves a C on that one. Google is apparently secretly working on a new social media platform. I don't know, though, because it's true. Live video does just offer the most authentic content. I don't know how it could get any more real time and true than that. So I don't know. That one's kind of up in the air for me.
We're giving ourselves a C. We didn't necessarily see Google or Apple or Amazon does own Twitch, but we didn't see a major new social media platform come out this year. I'm expecting it. I'm going to predict it for the next year.
Absolutely. Number 8, collaborations between content creators are becoming a fan favorite and an amazing way for new creators to break through to wider audiences. Facebook has already built basic video conferencing, two-way communication tools into their streaming model applications. Will YouTube follow? Perhaps not. Both companies will build their own tools, perhaps beyond mobile, and offer fully featured desktop applications. On this one, we gave ourselves a B. YouTube is falling behind Facebook when it comes to new features. Yes, they added Super Chat, and for nonprofits, which we will see in the upcoming year, but where are the live polls? Facebook has added live polls, and they've added mobile streaming, but it's nothing like or YouTube has mobile streaming, but it's nothing like the Facebook version. And it's really not. The things that you can do with the polls and the reactions and the bringing a guest on and whatnot. Number 9, finally, Facebook Workplace will take a major jump forward in 2018. Unified communications in business, but also in micro communities surrounding fan clubs and interests alike. We think Facebook Workplace isn't built in video conferencing, and live streaming tools will become a major player in the UC space in 2018. We gave ourselves a big fat D on this one. Facebook took a huge hit with the data privacy issues, and the company was brought before Congress. Facebook Workplace did not have the impact that we expected.
Yeah, I mean, we played with that tool very early on, and we're like, wow, this is a way for large businesses to leverage their own personal,
They just didn't listen
unique
to us.
Facebook, and yeah, it didn't pan out the way we thought it would.
And finally, this one, we're ending on a high note. Fun. The live streaming industry is fun. The industry thrives on positive energy and new ideas for on screen talent to behind the lens camera operators with the creativity to make the production shine. We expect new leaders to emerge and producers to produce. Have fun in 2018. That's a straight up A because we had a
Yes.
lot of fun. I think we could predict that next year is going to be a lot of fun too.
Yes, it was a great year from starting at NAB in April, going into Infocom, IBC. I mean, we have so much to look forward to in 2019. We're really excited. Let's look at our predictions for next year.
What is
So overall, I give
2019 gonna
ourselves
bring us?
like a B.
A B, yeah.
We had some D's in there. We had some A's, a lot of C's.
I think Facebook, I mean, this year was just
They tanked on us.
crazy.
A lot of the Facebook predictions we were thinking they were going to be so great. They are great in
They're doing a lot.
they're doing a lot of great stuff, but that whole Congress thing and the data privacy
Yeah.
really screwed them up.
Yeah. The nonprofit stuff that they're working on is trying to balance that
It
out.
is. Yeah.
But
There's even articles about how to leave Facebook now.
Yeah.
Forbes and like
People are leaving Facebook, and unfortunately, a lot of people, you know, that you'd want to keep on the platform to make it a good platform to be on are leaving.
their stock just like tanked.
Stock is tanking, so we didn't see that. No, who saw that coming?
Good time to buy.
So number one, Apple or Google, you know, one of the big guys out there is going to try some type of social media network again. We know that former Facebook wonderkind Michael Saylor is cooking up some sort of social app at Google. They don't want to get left behind, and Facebook has got this big black eye right now. So this could be a chance. This could be one of the only chances that Google and Apple are going to get to roll something out. Google obviously has the trust of the
consider
world.
this prediction endorsed.
So
that means it probably will happen, right?
I think it will. We'll have to see on that one.
Oh, should we take some predictions from the audience as well?
Let's take some predictions from the audience. The other thing I want to mention is that if Google or Apple does roll out a brand new social media network, and it is legit, it's going to be a huge opportunity for people to get in on the ground floor.
Yeah.
So think about that as well. Yeah, let's do some user ones as well.
All right, let's see what
Sure.
we have here. User prediction, Ken Benedict. Maybe a 4K Zcam in 2019.
I think that's a
Similar.
great prediction. I think that I
That would
would
be super cool.
love to see that.
Chad predicts something similar, a 4K 30x PTZ
Ooh,
in
I think that
2019.
I would love to see that as well. We're not allowed to get our zip lips sealed, but that's a good thing.
Yes. Okay, where was the other one that I wanted to follow? I lost it. If you guys missed the beginning, you're going to want to catch
watch
the
that, yeah.
replay because it was super fun and we did a little tricksy. Okay. When PTZOptics in Spanish, we do offer quite a bit of content in Spanish.
Yes, the on-screen display menus in Spanish are coming very soon, actually.
All the manuals are now in Spanish. We do have a
Mhm.
Spanish YouTube channel with some things translated, as
Yep.
well as a Spanish Facebook channel.
We're really
Facebook
working
page.
forward to that. Patrick Kirby on our team is fluent in Spanish as well. Let's get to number 2.
Number 2.
Okay. Virtual ticket sales will drive new growth for the live streaming market across numerous verticals, including sports, entertainment, exclusive shopping, and more. I love this one. I know it's going to happen. I'm going to will it into existence.
Yeah, absolutely. With the performers, we're hoping we'll
Yes.
get the memo on this one.
I think a lot of artists,
To
I mean, I'm
expand their
thinking down
profitability.
from the starving artists who literally are going out and doing shows, going on tour, trying to get their music out to the world, selling virtual tickets to their core audience just to stay on the road and keep their dream alive. Then I'm thinking all the way up to the largest venues, the biggest venues in the world that are totally sold out. How could they be leaving that much money on the table and not selling virtual tickets to these events? So it's going to happen. 2019 is the year it's going to happen. It might go into 2020, but I'm really making a strong prediction on this one. There's too much money to be made. Live streaming has made its case, whether it's on YouTube or Facebook. People are ready for this, and I think it's going to happen.
Number 3, shopping on social media will finally make its debut. Woo.
Number 3.
Integration with live streaming will be paramount, bringing QVC style over-the-top live streaming to any small business. And over-the-top live streaming doesn't mean like, wow, this is over the top. This is crazy. It means over-the-top layer, right? Like clickable.
OTT, over the top. It does mean it means more than a cell phone, right? It means really thought out. It means video production included. It means the website that the live stream's embedded on is intentional. It means that you could buy right on the website, right next to, there's a whole experience designed around I don't know which camera it's this one. Yeah. There's a whole experience designed around the shopping, and live streaming is the core of it. And I just think there's two things here. One is the technology is ready. It's easy enough to use. It's integrated with social media. It's scalable. But I also think that it's now affordable enough that any small business can get in on the ground floor. We've live streamed for local boutiques in our small town here. We've live streamed for bars. And they're going to start seeing real world results. And when that starts to happen and those case studies get out there, everyone's going to want to be involved. And I think that really be awesome if small business started to jump on board here.
In between, we can accept a few more user predictions. Daniel Tremblay, a large PTZ sensor.
Oh gosh, you guys.
Sensor PTZ.
Wow, you guys are predicting. We should write these down because I think that you guys
we'll
are
have it
going
on
to
the
get an
recording.
Without saying too much, I think you guys are going to get an A out there. You seem to know all the predictions.
Chad is saying something similar for the PTZ dance for 2019. Maybe an NDI dance. He wants a new dance, so we'll have to come up with a new dance for you. Funny one from Richard. If Paul can will things into existence, I can too. So he's going to will winning a PTZOptics camera into existence.
Yes.
Alrighty, next here, number 4.
What do we got for number 4? Informal live streams. With the ability to start and stop live streams to multiple CDNs, the rise of informal CDN-specific introductions to live streams will become more popular. In 2019, 10 minutes of every hour spent consuming media on TV and the internet comes from individuals streaming video on mobile. Think about that, the people taking back the power here. App Annie predicts that this growth will be fueled in part by the rise of social video apps like TikTok and Facebook, and the prominence of short-form video on social medias like Instagram and Snapchat. So, a couple things there. One is the prominence of these short live streams are becoming more and more important. And, what vMix and Wirecast and some of the other platforms allowing you to do is to start a stream to Facebook and make it exclusive and talk to that audience. Then add YouTube, then add Facebook, right? Or then add Twitch. So the ability to start and stop streams and do these mini segments that are content delivery network specific, I think are going to be important.
Number 5 brings us info on private live streams. Facebook groups offer a new way to host private live streams. Paid Facebook groups and paid Slack and Discord channels will become, I lost my place, more popular ways to have premium and exclusive group access to content.
Yes, this one we're seeing, it's happening right now, but I think it's going to become more prominent. So what's happening is, has anyone ever joined a paid Slack channel? What it is essentially, have you ever used Slack before? Slack and Discord are these unified communications platforms that make it very easy to connect with people in your audience. I know Live Streaming Pros does this. Mm-hmm. You pay to get into the Slack channel, and professionals are there who will answer questions for you. So going beyond just a normal Facebook group where everyone tries to help each other and bring it to a professional level, and then having that exclusive content. So one of the ways I see this happening, let's say you are Lady Gaga. I like Lady Gaga as an example for some reason. And she's got her Gaga family, right? And she wants to live stream private
monsters. That's
live stream to her monsters in her tour bus before she gets on stage. Mm-hmm. Well, how's she going to do that? She doesn't want to pay for bandwidth at Akamai or pay for a giant streaming system, but she does want to be able to monetize her efforts. So she can have a private Facebook group just for her people that she charges people to get into. That's the thing. There's nothing wrong with, or at least people are doing it, charging people to get into Facebook groups. So let's say it's $100 a year. She has her 2019 Gaga Monster Behind the Scenes people.
I would do it.
They all get in there. And then she live streams with her Facebook with her phone, mm-hmm. or maybe a professional system. And she talks to her audience directly. These are behind the scenes passes, if you will. And Facebook is fronting the bill. Facebook wants this to happen. They want people on the platform. So I really like Facebook groups as a free way to have private live streams.
I'm going to take up number 6.
Number 6, 4K video production, not live streaming, will become more prevalent. With the world still lacking access to broadband network, the majority of the world here, it will take years for 4K streaming to become prevalent, but still, adaptive bitrate streaming may lead countries with high internet access, United States, Europe, places of that nature, South Korea, they have high bandwidth access. So with high bitrate streaming or adaptive bitrate streaming, what that means is you can stream to them in 4K and they'll deliver it to a place with low bandwidth in 480. So you stream the best quality content you can to the content delivery network, and then they stream it back out to everyone receiving it in lower bandwidths that match their internet access. So that technology will increase the need for 4K streaming and 4K video production. But I think the 4K production part of it, where you can have virtual cameras, you can have more ability to do things in post-production, it's going to happen first. And then towards the end of 2019, 2020, I think people are going to start moving over to 4K slowly because of the archiving capability and the adaptive bitrate streaming.
Take another prediction from the audience here. Chad predicts built-in tally lights for new cameras.
Well, I will say that it's not a secret that the PTZOptics NDI cameras do support tally now, and we're working with multiple software manufacturers to get that all integrated properly. But that is something we haven't actually talked a whole lot about, and I'm looking forward to talking about that in 2019. You guys get an A. All of your predictions are just top-notch, guys.
Ken says music copyrights will become easier by paying the artists.
Oh, that's a great one.
That would be great.
I hope that happens.
That would be great for us creators.
I think that artists and creators are definitely going to get more power in 2019.
You think?
I think they're going to get paid. It's kind of ridiculous. You know, I read that a Spotify artist that has 1 million song streams still barely makes minimum wage.
Wow. That's crazy.
It's like selling 1 million singles and only making minimum wage.
All right, number 7.
Go ahead, Tess.
I like this one. Interactive live streaming. Game shows like HQ blew up in 2018. The grounds are fertile for more interactive live streaming integrations with polls, contests, and interactive games as well. That would be so cool.
Yeah, it's definitely going to happen. Interactivity is going to be huge. And what we've seen with HQ Trivia and all the copycats that I'll call them out there, they're building their own apps based on, let's say, the Wowza streaming media engine and creating their own app that they can have interactive overlays on top of. So we're going to see more of that. Where is it going to come? I think it could be built into so many businesses. This is where we'll see some of that, those shopping apps that we were talking about. They have their own live streaming app. You tap to buy. I think that major sports networks like MLB, NFL, they might actually come out with their own apps that allow them to sell their own merch, their own merchandise. So your favorite sports player gets a touchdown, it shows up on the screen. Do you want to buy that jersey? All of this stuff is definitely coming. It's going to be more interactive, whether it's a game show or whether it's your favorite sporting event. I think we're finally going to see it. I've been predicting this for a long time, but with the rise of HQ Trivia, it really makes me think that, and Wowza and all these technologies becoming more easy to use. Like when HQ Trivia came out, Wowza was cutting edge, but now they've done it. Now they've been doing it for a year. Now they've got a case study. Now more businesses are going to find ways to use interactivity inside live video content. Okay, number 8, gamification of everything. More points, more giveaways, more games. Everything from shopping to social media engagement is going to become more fun. The platforms are there. It's at scale. We live in the age of the internet, right? When we were younger, the first iPhone coming out, the internet was still young. Nobody knew what to do with it. It was kind of like when radio first came out or television, color televisions first came out, and then it took them years later to get to reality TV, right? I think that the scale of internet is here. We know what we're doing with it now. The United States, in many ways, is leading as a world leader in, application, software development, cloud-based development. And I think it's time to make it the whole experience more fun and engaging. And I see that happening in a lot of different ways. But definitely gamification is a big thing. What do you think there, Tess?
Wait,
Absolutely.
could you show Nick's comment to Paul
Surely.
on YouTube?
Got a comment coming in from Nick.
What's up, Nick? Stream Geeks will go full on Today's Show with a window to downtown.
We do want that, Nick. That we really do. I can't wait for like one of those corner stores that has like corner windows to go out of business because we're gonna see if we can get in there. I've dreamt of that.
That would be really
Merry Christmas,
friggin' awesome.
David. Thank you. All right, let's go on to number 9.
Number 9, artificial intelligence will make its way into live streaming cameras. But how will it be used? Latest NVIDIA 2080i graphic card supports ray tracing technology. This is Chinese to me right now. This will allow live data to be generated from cameras to provide information on live streams about the amount of people at a concert and perhaps many more fun integrations.
Yeah, so I'm starting to think here, and Martin Sinclair from vMix kind of made a joke about it. The very popular 1080i Ti graphics card from NVIDIA is like one of the best graphics cards. You can do 4K streaming, multiple cameras. And then NVIDIA came out with a 2080.
Okay.
Only minor improvements in performance, but this new technology called ray tracing. And vMix is like, what are we going to do? Build in artificial intelligence?
Maybe.
Maybe. What if there were compelling reasons to do so? I don't think it's going to be a huge trend right away. This is one where we're probably going to get a C or a D on, but I'd love to get a B in. I know that artificial intelligence is being built into cameras. What can you do with it? That's the question. Who's going to find out a way to crack that cookie? I think that counting heads at a concert where you can say, look at this, 20,000 people at this place right now, and my live streaming camera told me so. That kind of thing is definitely coming. I don't know exactly if I knew, we'd probably be developing something right now, but artificial intelligence, cameras, streaming, there's going to be a convergence. Whether it'll happen in 2019 or 2020, it's coming.
Funny one coming in from Chad. He predicts that I will shave your head for charity this next year.
That's a good one.
Crazier things have happened on this show.
That would be fun. I'm down for that if we could find the right charity. I think your hair would get more money.
Funny.
Okay. Better video compression codecs for HD video for upload. Roberto, I'm glad you said that because one of the things I was going to put on here and I forgot was the rise of H.265. That's something that LiveView mentioned in their year of 2018. So I definitely think H.265 is finally going to reach the masses. It's not built into NDI-HX. It's not built into most of the CDNs or popular live streaming systems. Yet LiveView is building their encoders, their latest encoders. So it does provide higher quality compression at lower bandwidth. That's what we all want. So H.265 has taken a while. I don't know all the ins and outs of why it's taken so long. But I definitely think that 2019 and 20, we're going to hear more and more about HEVC.
Speaking of HEVC.
Leo's comment about lower thirds and AI on YouTube.
Sure.
Yep. Ken's right with me there on the better encoders for 2019. They're coming. Everyone keeps talking about it. You can see lower thirds automatically driven by AI. There you go, Leo. It's these kinds of things. How the camera passes in, because cameras can generate information that could be passed to maybe the video production software in some way. I obviously think that cameras can populate, let's say a Google Sheet, and that information can then be pulled into a lower third or a graphical overlay of some sort. But yeah, definitely lower thirds driven by that.
Oh,
AI
sorry.
Can
That's one we just had.
be used to smart tracking of an object. Daniel, you're correct on that one. That's a good one. So EPTZ, things of that nature, powered by AI.
Some of these are funny. David predicts I will finally get coded glasses. My eye's far too pretty to be obscured. Thank you. Maybe I will do Paul's makeup.
Tess will do. We've been talking about that for a long time.
I have put makeup on you before.
She has done it before, but we're talking about we were going to do like a show
live,
on that
like
or
legit do it.
Like makeup for live broadcasts.
Okay.
Last one?
we're on number
Oh,
10.
no. We have
Happy
10 still.
holidays, Mark. Thank you.
Happy holidays.
Number 10,
Happy
user-directed
holidays.
video productions. I like that. This is available in some ways through YouTube with their multi-camera video streaming solutions. The next big thing will be allowing users more video production control by allowing them to create their own mix of broadcasts with access to multiple cameras. Perhaps these user directors will be able to have their own chat rooms and viewers. That's interesting.
If anybody does, it'll probably be Twitch or a startup company. YouTube currently does offer the ability to, and I want to start doing this more, the ability to have, 2, 3, 4 RTMP streams to a single YouTube live video, and then the users can select which view that they want. And I think that's so smart. I wish I could used it more. Most people are thinking about all the cameras in a single production and then streaming one stream to YouTube or Facebook. Think about doing multiple streams. It does take up more bandwidth, and that's one of our issues. We don't have enough bandwidth here. Even in Pennsylvania, even in almost 2019, like Comcast, who I don't like, is only allowing us 30 megabits upload. Verizon would give us more. For some reason, we can't get that service here.
Last one.
Let's get to the last one. Cloud-based video production is finally ready for prime time. Mixing of RTMP streams from local systems with cellular bonded systems and regular WebRTC integrations from a laptop. I think so. With a webcam will become more commonplace. Systems like Easy Live and Go Lightstream will shock the market with how easy they are to use and the OBS style capabilities in the cloud. Go Lightstream. Check it out. I was blown away. We haven't had a chance to do a full review. We're going to plan that for 2019. The CEO's name is Stu. He's from Chicago, and he has built something that's better than OBS that is totally cloud-based. Crazy.
John can see that being cool for a sporting event.
Very cool for a sporting event. Very cool for having teams that are spread out around the world. If everything's cloud-based, you can have your social media person in Spain, you can have your camera switcher in South Africa, and you can have your cameras in St. Louis, Missouri. The possibilities really become open-ended.
Like this one from Roberto for 2019. After finishing the course, virtual tickets will have equal or more popularity as regular, tickets.
Yes, that's one of our big predictions, and we're going to do whatever we can to help people realize the opportunity. We went out and live streamed a big concert for Bam Margera at his Smash the Ramps party. No virtual tickets being sold. That is just a minor celebrity on the blip of scale of the whole world, and he was able to have 2,000 people come to his home and all pay $40 each, generating $80,000, right, roughly ballpark here, in just cash at the front of his castle. How could he not use his 5 million Facebook followers, 2 million Instagram followers to sell $1 each virtual tickets? It boggles my mind. We're going to figure this out. It's a big, big, big plan for us.
What do you think about this one, NDI in the cloud?
That's an interesting one. I don't have enough. I don't know enough about it. I know that there are use cases there, high-end use cases. I think it will be a very, very small portion of, the overall streaming market. We got to remember 95% of people are using smartphones, right? So even the video production, cameras, everything, which seems like such a big market. Right. People at NAB, the whole NAB show. That's now that when we think about everyone with a smartphone who's streaming, even all of that is small compared to these larger trends that some of these that we're talking about.
We'll take one more before we do the giveaway.
Show Dan Wright's comments.
360-degree videos, yes. And augmented reality, very exciting. Surprised we didn't mention that.
Daniel says 2019 cellular network created just for live streaming data, no cell phone traffic at all.
Oh, that's a great one. I love it. I wonder if that'll come true.
That would be great.
I do know that I think, 5G might be rolling out soon. That would have been a good one to put on the list as well.
All right. I think that covers us for now. At least maybe we'll hang out after we roll the giveaway for a little bit more predictions from you guys.
All right.
We do have a giveaway. We do have a wheel to spin. And since we are Santa and Santa-ette, this is quite fitting.
Do the giveaway.
All righty. Rolling a winter, no pun intended, That was actually perfect. Not intentional. Okay, Amy N.
Amy N. Are
From
you here?
India.
From India.
Amy N, are you here from India?
It would be, I think, late at night in India.
Yeah.
But she could be up. We're going to do 60 seconds roughly per person. So
We can
give her a
take
little more time.
predictions while we're waiting. My prediction or wish list, Jason says, great name, that's my son's name. More and better NDI wireless solutions.
That's a good point. Yes. I mean, those NDI Sparks, NewTek Connect Sparks are definitely wireless NDI solutions. I think that you will see more wireless NDI for sure.
Oh,
Definitely
Chad, I
think so.
can't even. Christopher says, oh, here's an idea for AI automatically add line to gain and scrimmage line based on
Ooh.
placement of the ball on the field.
What about color camera, like color balancing and exposure based on AI?
Insane.
Or
I'm gonna repick the
or
winner
what if
here.
what if multiple cameras could talk to each other?
Oh, somebody who I know is in the chat.
That would be sick.
You're in the chat. Daniel Tremblay.
Is he here? Did he win?
He was earlier.
Daniel Tremblay. What a beautiful name. It's almost like Michael
Tremblay.
Bublé.
It is.
Very New Orleans.
Daniel, I hope you're still here.
Happy holidays, everybody. This is going to be a fun.
16K cameras in 2020 that you can digitally zoom to deliver 2K pictures without optical zoom.
Oh my gosh, that's insane. It probably would happen. It'll
Hey,
probably
TV
happen.
Con. Oh my goodness. You can call me Amy if it's a camera, Joseph says. Too funny. Daniel is here.
All right. Do you want Tess to spin or do you want me to spin?
Or Michael.
Or Michael.
We like to get Michael back from behind the
It'd be nice to get
controls.
one more free camera in on 2019.
It would. It would be a great way to end the year.
That I'd
Shipping would
love to
love
end-
us.
Yeah. One more camera. Now I'll be honest. It's probably not going to get out before the end of the year.
No, but if it's free,
Oh, there he is.
Who does he want to spin the wheel?
Yeah,
He's-
ask him again.
Merry Christmas, Nick. Thank you so much. Happy birthday, Christmas Eve, baby. Happy birthday, Nick. We hope that you enjoy your birthday. My son's birthday is the day after Christmas. Is he going to hate it as much as I'm told? Let me know.
Save some of those presents.
Yes, but Daniel, we want to know who you want to spin. We normally let you choose. It could be Michael, Paul, or myself.
Oh, he said Tess.
He said Tess. Bummer. check-in.
Go ahead, Tess.
26K cameras
Roll it out.
exist.
Oh my gosh. Great. I think I saw some really high frame rate cameras.
Okay.
All right.
Here comes Christmas
we go.
Vanna. Oh no.
Instructor.
Oh,
It's the Santa suit.
Christmas Vanna.
He said there's 26K cameras exist.
That's insane.
Okay.
Paul,
What?
distract them for a second.
All right. This spin doesn't count. Just kidding. I don't want to do that.
No, you don't wanna
Suspense would
do
be too crazy.
As if it's fun a free camera. All right. Ready. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, Tess, don't break the wheel.
I've been working out. Just kidding. Oh my gosh.
You really are like breaking the wheel here. Christmas special.
What is it?
It can't go forever. VMix mouse
VMix
pad.
mouse pad. I thought it was going to go and spin again.
Oh,
Happy
all right.
holidays,
Happy
Daniel.
holidays, Daniel.
PTZ dance. We could end the show today with the PTZ dance.
How does it go again?
Merry Christmas and Happy New Year's, Pedro. Camera telemetry transmitted to virtual sets from a low-cost PTZ camera.
Oh. Telemetry. What does that mean?
I don't know, but I don't know. Okay, another prediction AI will help us create on-demand a la carte content, like you guys reading comments, excuse me, all about those gains tests. Yeah. Final spin ever of the year.
Of the
Final
year.
spin of the year. God forbid ever. Okay, so is that it?
PTZ dance. How does it go again?
2019, we're going to do a PTZ dance
Pan,
music video.
tilt,
Yeah.
and zoom.
Where does it go? Pan.
Pan,
We got to get up and do
Tilt
it.
and zoom. Okay, I remember now.
That
All
is
right.
what
We'll
that's
end on
what
the-
John wanted.
We'll end on the PTZ.
Thank you,
Do
Larry.
you have a camera
Merry
you can swap to?
Christmas. Oh,
To get it better?
good. Daniel is a vMix user. So, you know, they change their designs with every trade show that they give out these mouse pads to. So they're actually really cool. They're collectible. They're like collector's edition type situation. Every version is one of a kind. It's a really good
These
idea that they
suits
do.
are so hot. It's like, jeez.
These suits are very, very hot.
Oh, what's in your stocking?
What is that?
Is that coal?
You guys printed out coal and put it in my stocking?
That
Oh my
was
God.
Santa. That was not me.
I'm putting
Oh
that in
crap,
your
I am
stocking.
Santa. Yeah, I was waiting
Very
to see
funny,
if
very
anybody in the
funny.
chat would notice, but that they didn't.
All right. Well, thanks for watching, everybody.
So we're not going to do the PTZ dance?
No, there's no camera that seems to be ready for this.
All right, guys.
All right. Bye,
Happy
everybody.
holidays. Happy New
holidays.
Year. We'll see you next year.
How about everybody show your face first?
See you next year.
Bye.
Happy holidays. Merry Christmas.
Happy holidays.
To all, and to all, a good night.